Okay, so for the next HIIT workout, we're going to be using a kettlebell. So if you want to quickly grab one of those. Right, give you 30 seconds. You can pause this for a second if you like, just want to readjust the mat. Okay, now let's go. Right, so first of all we're going to start by stretching. So you can either be doing the Sphinx stretch, or you can be doing the Cobra stretch. For now, I'll do the Sphinx one. But it's up to you. The Sphinx is an easier stretch on the back, and the Cobra is a bit more challenging, depending on how your back's feeling. And then we're going to take it into child's pose. Then we're going to get back into Sphinx. Okay. And whether you're doing Sphinx or whether you're doing the Cobra pose, you want to make sure, so whether you're doing this one or doing this one, if you notice, you want to keep your hips in contact with the floor the whole time. Okay, we'll go back into child's pose. So holding those two, holding each stretch for about 15 seconds for those ones. Okay, we're going to do cat. So you're going to lift the back and you can drop the head. Then we're going to do cow, so you're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Then we can go back into cat. So lifting the back, dropping the head. Then get back into cow. So push the belly button down, lift the head up. Okay, then we're going to do this stretch. So lie on your back, one leg bent. Start with the right leg. So you're going to bend the right leg up, and with the same hand, you're going to push that leg away. This is a great stretch for the piriformis, which often affects pubis sciatica. So let's hold this one for 30 seconds, each side. Okay, and then we're going to switch legs over. So what you're doing with this hand, this one you're pushing the leg away. Right, now we're going to come to stretching. So we're rolling the shoulders back. We do 10 of these all together. We're going to roll the shoulders forward. And we're going to do this. We're going to roll the arms back. We're going to do one at a time. And then we roll them forward. It might click a little bit, might feel a bit crunchy. I wouldn't be concerned about that. We'll do this one. So you're going to alternate the arms, one on top, and then switch to the other. Okay. Then what you're going to do, you're going to bring your arms out in front of you and bring them back. So each time you bring them back, you want to feel a stretch between your shoulder blades and your spine in the rhomboids. And you might also feel a stretch with your chest as well. Also, your rotator cuff muscles too. Perfect. Next one you're going to do, you're going to left, right, left, right, left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right. Okay, and then you're going to up, sorry, down, up. Help if I get them right. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Okay. Ideally you want to pause between each one, so as you come up, for each movement you want to pause in the middle, even if like a split second. Okay, next one you're going to do, you're going to head to the left, and then the right, and the left, right, left. I feel like I might have rushed the first lot, so the more I do these, the better I will get. Brilliant. Alright, then you're going to rotate the head to the left, and then to the right. Left, and then the right. Think of yourself like a pendulum. So what you're doing is you're rolling the chin to the left here, and then to the right here. And we keep going, and left, and then the right. Brilliant. Bring it back to neutral. You're then going to interlock your hands together, and you're going to push your head back into your hands. And what you're going to do, you're going to bring your hands forward, you're going to push your head into your hands. Brilliant. And what you're going to do, you're going to turn your head to 9 degrees. Imagine you've got a fish hook on this ear here. Pull this ear down. So then you feel a stretch from your shoulder all the way through your neck. And we'll do the other side, so 90 degrees. Bring this ear down. Brilliant. Right. And you can stretch with the wrists. So you do this one, just bring the hand back. Just stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Then you can do the other one, doing 15 seconds for each one. The wrist stretch, that is. You can take the hand this way, 15 seconds again. And then the other one. Right, you come to the front. So I can do this angle, so you can turn the hands. And then you can do it the other way. Then we're going to turn the hands over. Right, if you want to grab yourself a drink for the bits in between, do so now. Pause it for a second if you like. Right, in the meantime, we're going to use a watch. So, what we're going to do is we are going to do 6 rounds of 30 seconds, and in between each 30 seconds, we're going to have like a 10-second gap, basically get yourself from one movement to the next. And then we'll do a minute rest between each set of 6. Okay, right, so I'm going to pump up the volume on that one. Okay, and if you grab yourself the kettlebell. Right, I suppose technically, I mean, it doesn't really work quite the same, but you could always grab like I guess in theory you could grab like a dumbbell and you could do the same sort of thing. It's not going to be exactly the same, but to be honest, we're only going to be using the kettlebell for 2 of the movements, and you technically could do it with the weight. The only one that might be tricky is when you're doing the kettlebell swing. You have to go down here. It might be a bit of a fiddle swapping the weight over, but it is possible with a dumbbell. Right, okay, let's get cracking. Okay, so you grab your dumbbell, and I'll demonstrate the first exercise before hitting play. So the first one you're going to be doing is you're going to go from here. You want to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to hold it, let's be honest, you can either hold it with 2 hands, and you can do this, you can swing with the hips, or what I'm going to do, and it's a more challenging option, is you're going to hold it in one hand, and you're going to swing the weight up, you come down, you're going to swap over, swing it up, using your hips, driving with your hips. Right, let's waffle, let's go. Right, and go, 30 seconds. Swapping over at the bottom. You don't want to destroy your floor by swapping over at the top. And as many as you can within 30 seconds. But keep it good form at the same time. So really driving through the hips. Right, put your kettlebell down. Next one we're going to be doing is a burpee. Now the burpee, you can either do a press up at the bottom, or you can just go into a plank position. There you go. So I'm choosing the press up option, but if you want, you could do that option instead. Jump at the top. 12 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Right. Next one is high knees on the spot. So, and go. So you want to bring your hands up, and the idea is you want to bring your knees to your hands. So keep the hands where they are, but drive the knees nice and high. I've lost them out already. 10 seconds to go, as fast as you can. Really push. It's high intensity for a reason. Brilliant. Next one you're going to do is shoulder press. Quickly demonstrate this one. So you're going to grab your kettlebell. I'm going to stand this side because I've worked out that on this side you can see my whole arm, I believe. Well, pretty much. What you're going to do is you're going to do one side, send the weight above your head, bring it down, swap it over, and back up again. At this point, I might take my watch off, because if you're wearing a watch and you're using a kettlebell, you might find that the kettlebell might damage your watch. So yeah, maybe watch free. Right, starting 3, 2, 1, and go. So as many as you can, 30 seconds. Push up, really push through the heels, Nice strong core. So where you're getting a bicep curl and a shoulder press. Brilliant. Next one. Move this, make it look a bit more professional. Pause that for a second while I demonstrate the next one. Right, next one is a Turkish get up. So, you're going to start in this position on the floor. Ideally, you're not going to miss the yoga mat like me. Make sure you've got enough space. Brilliant, that's better. Right, so, what you're going to do is from here, you are going to have one hand extended in the air, and you're going to have the other hand to help you get up. So you can bring yourself up, and from there you can come back down, keeping that arm extended, and you're going to swap over and do the same. Come up and down. Right, that's exercise, and go. Right, as many as you can, arm up, drive up and down. 10 seconds. One second. Okay. The last one I'm going to be doing, pause this again, is, helps if it worked, mountain climbers. So for mountain climber, you have your hands shoulder width apart, your legs shoulder width apart, then you can drive your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. So doing that. Right. And go, 30 seconds, really push. Twenty-one seconds to go. Really drive it home. 15. 10. Really push as fast as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, it's the end of the first round. Grab yourself that drink if you need it. Moves back slightly. Right, and we're starting in 5. Oh, helps if you hit the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that kettlebell and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, next we're going to do is burpees. And go. Almost imagine you popping yourself up on a surfboard, but you're jumping at the end. 10 seconds to go. Nice. Right, next one. High knees. Okay, knees to elbows, knees to hands, and go. You drive those knees nice and high. Bring it up to your hands, not the other way around. Knees to hands. Hands stay where they are. That mat does not like staying in one place. 12 seconds to go. Keep pushing as fast as you can. And rest. Right, grab that kettlebell, do a shoulder press next. There you go. Switch over at the bottom. Squeeze those glutes. Keep everything nice and strong. You drive that hand to the sky. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. This Turkish get up. So lying on the floor, get yourself in position, sit that right hand up in the air, bring yourself to your feet, bring yourself back down again, switch to the left hand, drive up. 10 seconds to go. 6. And rest. Right. Last one is mountain climbers. So knees to elbows. Okay. And go. 30 seconds. "21 seconds to go." Really push as fast as you can. Almost at the second rest period. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You push 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Quick recovery period. Let's just quickly adjust this. Okay, grab yourself a drink if you need it. Crack a window open if you need it. Okay, right, last round. Okay, let's start. So, and you got 4, 3, 2, 1. So the kettlebell swings, and go. "16 seconds to go." Really push. Keep good form. Make sure those knees aren't rolling in. Perfect. Next one to do is burpees. Ready? And go. "21 seconds to go." Bend those knees on the landing. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Right, next one, high knees. Sit the yoga mat or stand place this time. There you go. Really push. It's the last round and all. 16 seconds to go. And there goes the yoga mat. 11 seconds to go. Really push. 6 seconds to go. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, grab that kettlebell, shoulder press next. 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you breathe, maybe not panting as much as me. Really push as firm as you can within those 30 seconds. Good. Right, next one is Turkish get ups, back down the floor again. Lift that right arm in the air and let's go. Straight up and down. Left one. Straight up and down. Straight up and keep those. Make sure your knees aren't rolling in. Push for those heels as you come to standing. So many different pointers. But it's good. Really push for those heels as you come up. Right. Wow. Mountain climbers to go. Knees to elbows. That's it. Demolish this. Right, ready? On the floor. There you go. So this is what, just so you know, you start in the plank position before you start. And push. 20 seconds to go. 15. Just gonna pick it up. It's not nice to look at for anyone. 11 seconds. 10, 9, really push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, just before you all hit the floor, let's quickly finish with a minute plank. Right, I'm sweating, that's awesome. Right, so let's do this. I'm going to reset this timer in a minute plank. Now, I'll give you an option. You can either do it with your arms straight, which should be like this, up on your toes, or you can do it on your forearms, on your toes. Doing it on your forearms is harder, so I'll let you pick between the two different progressions. See, I'm dripping a bit here. This is great. So, that's what I was saying. Oh, one last point. When you're doing the plank, if you feel any pain in your lower back, give it a rest there. The more you do, then the easier it will get. But if you do feel any pain in the lower back, just give it a rest at that point. Okay, right. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. It's just a minute. What I like to lift myself up, squeeze my glutes, bring myself into a nice straight line. 48 seconds to go. 45. 40 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Keep those glutes nice and tight. 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Right. That's great. Whew, wow. Okay. Grab yourself a drink. Wow. It's really good. It's pretty much sweating. That's probably quite grim. Right. But sweating is a really good thing. A lot of people make a mistake when they're working out that they like having like a towel around them during the set. So even as soon as they start feeling like sweat, for example, they might, you know, like mop themselves completely clear. But the interesting thing is, actually that's a really bad thing to do, because your body is sweating to cool itself down. So if you therefore get like a towel, you rub your whole face, you rub everywhere and cool yourself down, well, you think you're doing yourself a favour. Actually, in fact, your body's doing it for a reason. It's trying to help you. So if you're sweating a bit, and you start getting rid of the sweat, well, in fact, you're kind of going against your body. Right, less biology and more stretching to finish. I suppose it's all biological anyway at the end of the day. Biology, chemistry, physics. I think NLP's great. Right, okay, right, I'm done with the phone. We've done with all the rounds. Okay, let's finish my stretching. So, if we go back into Sphinx. So, from here, as I said, if you prefer, you can always do the Cobra. Right, I'll do the Sphinx though. Brilliant, just making sure it's still recording. Okay, so hold this one. I mean, to be honest, there's no reason why you couldn't do the Cobra. It just takes a bit of time at the back. Not that I've got an issue, but I don't want people to think, oh, Matt's got a back problem. No, I don't. I can happily hold this position, but I know quite a few people have quite sore lower backs. So to be honest, I like to demonstrate this way. But you've got the option. Right, that's more than 15. Let's go to child's pose. Okay, and from there, you get back in the Sphinx. Then we're going to take it back into child's pose. Okay, and from there we get the cat. So you can lift the back and you're going to drop the head. And from there you're going to push your belly button down and you're going to lift your head up. So it's the cow. And we're going to do the cat. So you can lift the back, drop the head. And then you're going to do the cow. These are the plot. Or this one for 15. Right, next one you're going to do is this one. So, lying on your back, your knees bent. You're going to take this leg, right one, bend it, push forward your right hand for the good stretch in the piriformis. Then you're going to switch your legs over, so now you're going to do left. Left one bent, left hand push. Okay, then you're getting back into Sphinx. Okay. And then back into child's pose. Then you're going to go forward into Sphinx. Then you're going to go back in the child's pose. Just checking the camera's still recording. Made a mistake the other day when I videoed, and I realised that the camera stopped recording. So I had to do 2 extra rounds. Okay, and from there you can do the cat. So you can lift your back and you can drop your head. And then from there, you're going to do your cow. So you're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up, and you're going to hold that one for 15. Then we're going to do cat, so lifting the back, dropping the head. Then we're going to do cow, pushing the belly button down and lifting the head up. If we do cat again, lifting the back, dropping the head. Then we're going to do cow, pushing the belly button down and lifting the head up. Right, then we're going to come to standing. Okay, what you're going to do next, you're going to turn your head to your left. Then you're going to take it to the right. And from there, you're going to drop your head down, put your chin down. Then you can turn the head up. You can come back to neutral. You can tilt the head to the left. And then take it to the right. Then you're going to rotate your head to the left. Then you're going to rotate it to the right. Some people may have saw that one coming. Okay, and then you're going to mesh the hands together. You're going to push the head back into the hands. And then what you're going to do, you're going to push the head into the hands. And bring it back again. I actually meant to hold this one for 30 seconds, that's my mistake. Bring it forward again. So we did 15 and 15. 2 lots. Because I should have, everyone do 30 seconds for each one. So we balanced out. My bad. Right, next one we're going to do, just going to lift the shoulders up, you're going to bring them back, you're going to drop them down. Brilliant. Right, next one you're going to do is you're going to turn the head to 90 degrees and you're going to bring this ear down. And we're going to do the other side. So, same thing, tilt that. Rotate the head to 90 degrees, bring the ear down. Right, I'm going to stretch the wrist. I'm going to demonstrate this way. I'm going to do the other hand. And you can do this one, hand that way. And you can do this one. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to turn the hands. Ooh, standing in the puddle of sweat. Nice. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do this one. Right, then if we stretch the quads, so I might be a bit wobbly. Right, we're going to do the other leg. Brilliant, and we're going to stretch up the calves. So, what you want to do is you want to have one leg forward, one leg back. You want to have your front leg, your knee and on your front leg bent, and your other leg straight. You want to make sure that your toes are pointing forward. Back a little bit more. I think I'm in the shot, but just in case. And you can do this one, you can switch the legs over. You don't have to have your hands in this weird position. I just don't want to get fingerprints all over the white wall. Clean. Well, I guess everyone's got their own opinion of what colour. After hearing things on social media for years. Right, watch some of those. Going to do the last one, so you're going to stretch with your hamstrings. So you're going to put one leg up, then you're going to lean forward. Then you're going to do the same with the other one. So I said you're placing one leg up and you're leaning over that leg. So both legs are standing straight for this movement. You're just pivoting from the hips only. Brilliant. Right, that might seem quite a postman. Right, that might seem like quite a few stretches, but I often think to myself, prehab rather than rehab. Yeah, I got it right. Prehab rather than rehab. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather spend 10 to 15 minutes stretching and not be injured, personally. Alright, have a good day.